أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
Right? Leka man.
أشهد أن محمد رسول الله.
Passport package of fruit for 20 rand, yeah. Allemaal help you. We've got nice celebrity fruit and vegetables, yeah. All a bunch of fruit, yeah. Arabian, yeah. I'm gonna take a fruit for you, man.
حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله
Hoi. Sama dia bilang aku. Saya los mas mabaita. Masih mana orang? Aku pun. Woi.
I just called me now, brother.
Ja, nee, ik heb dan een missie gezien. Kan ook.
Het is een beet man, vandaag. Nou,
Salam.
mooi salam. Nou, het zijn ze. Kijk hier, je sons will be forgiven.
Nee, zat niet.
Net zo. Kijk hier. Is forgiven.
Wat kiri man bayar ikut ba? Kita wel ikut ba?
Loom nam.
Now we're talking about like how we can change the surroundings.
Ja, zo.
Brotherhood, very important. Really,
Want to help ourselves.
We're looking for good solution.
In a good way.
We already spoke now. The only solution that we know of now is what we can see only in front of us. Now we need to use that solution. We need to use, how can I say?
Little violence, man. You know, no violence.
We sitting here, we're talking about violence now. We can see stuff coming on here in Wynberg to us. And we need a solution. Bad stuff is coming. Nowadays, we must look over our shoulders for what reason, why?
We got very few tools to utilize, so we should use that tool with immediate effect.
But we don't want to use fire with
Any
fire.
potential
Even
in the community.
the police, me bro, they ain't against us.
Man,
Government is also throwing us away. The only thing we can look at is that us, ourselves, and struggling here. So ons moet nou actually voor ons sterk maak. Wat gaan ons doen? Gaan ons ook baksteen en petrolboms gooien? Ons kan niet, ons zit die tijd voor rijden. Ons gaan niet die Kaap manger maken en bring nationaal down. Know what I mean? So what is our solution towards this? What we gonna do? Ik heb een solution. Ons moet nou een show maken. Ons moet nou kan geld bij elkaar zetten. Elke ding wat we doen.
Ons moet niet geld terugzetten in de community.
Here we go. We need to build something for communities. Look at how colored light is here. They clean each other like fucking. My brothers like trampling ends the way they're going.
It's like you always say, they got something to say, man.
Of course, man.
You understand? They got something to say. So we need to let them say it.
Bring it out. We don't need to let them bring it out with bullets,
That's
with
what
guns.
me and him was talking about.
Don't need
you
that.
know. We can even, there's boys that come from Lavender Hill and what.
I'm
You
giving my
understand?
laws up here now.
I'm
I'm
sure that he got something to say, my bro.
The thing is, I see the weakness in my brothers and my sisters. It's gonna go on and on and on.
We fight each other rather, my bro.
But if you come to look at the situation again, the situation we're in, our government, they put us in a situation. So what are we gonna do about it? Gaan ons steel? Gaan ons werk verkoop? Gaan ons drugs verkoop? Gaan ons mekaar rob? Wat gaan ons doen? Maar bro, ons kan nie baksteen
van mini options, ons nog baie options ons kan 'n crash maak.
Bro, ons kan nou die fokkies bang rob man. Maar gaan dit binne wat we ons Sien sy? Wat gaan ons doen met die geld?
Decision making.
Sien sy, we must bow to something. Verstaan sy? Ons kan nou die bang op aan bou so platakjes. Allemaal die mense wat buiten slaap. Yeah. Slaap haasje. But is it gonna change? Is it gonna change them still? You can see the thing that Youngsta started.
Depending what you want.
Also Kaap mense, no? They all on it.
Yeah.
They wish to be like him. They were all my ladies, my broertjes, my sisters. They wanna be like him. Sien sy? So, he's a light that Allah sent around. Jy, pity vir julle mense. So and so. Even if the children go to mosque, some of them go to mosque, they come out, they still shooting gun.
So
they even go pray there. Allah forgive me what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do now. You know what I mean? We need something for our generation and our child. That's what we must do for the community, for the future. We're not gonna love you forever. This man is in the high place, high light. But you can, I'm saying, but you can see the suffer more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you feel it. It's gonna take a bit of time for us to change, but we can't do it, me bro. We can't do it, me bro.
Grandpa, tell me something. The time that you've spent on this planet, how do you think you've spent it? And the time that you have now left on this planet, what do you think of it?
Well,
What's going on out there and what has taken place in all this time that has passed us by?
it's very disappointing to see what is happening to the youth in this time of life. This time for me, at the age of 77, to see how things has changed.
But can this problem be rectified?
It can be rectified, yes.
Watching. Yeah. VOCPT. Whoop-de-whoop, nigga, why? VOCPT. The voice of the Cape, listen up. VOCPT. From the home of the G's and the thugs. VOCPT. KAAPSTAD still spreading love. Things took time, this is chapter 26, but it feels like I'm back up in matric. Don't talk, doen iets. Critique me on what I should fix and I'll try and repair it with the toolkit. But you can ask the youth if I made my mark. Speaking from the bottom, my vocabulary's rotten, but will never be forgotten. I know I take it overboard, but hear my organs playing music through my vocal cords. And I create the perfect storm over Geordie Shore. A peaceful warrior, of course, but I brought the sword. You've been warned, there are snakes if you don't know the lawn. The whack music get rewards and the most support. I show no remorse. I am not a lecturer, professor or editor, but an educator who's been elected as the emperor. The mother city was pure till they corrupted her. My people are the sufferers, so I'm running for governor of VOCPT. Whoop-de-whoop, nigga, why? VOCPT. The voice of the Cape, listen up. VOCPT. From the home of the G's and the thugs. VOCPT. KAAPSTAD still spreading love. Always been an outlaw. The color Jesus, all sins I will account for. But it's all out war, bro, you should get out more. Or stay indoors and keep praying for my downfall. The protocol is to be legendary. Your career is temporary. You'll be gone by February and I'll be owning 2020. But I'll never be a duplicate. I wanna be lucrative, a raw revolutionist, the fugitive, the voice of the Cape. Mother City, your boy's doing great. And this was the choice that I made, to be the voice of the Cape. I can't be Michael Jordan or Drake, but look at all the noise that I make. I'm the voice of the Cape. I remember when my voice didn't break, now it's broken and my voice make you shake. I'm the voice of the Cape. I gave a new voice to this place, and now they can rejoice in the Cape. I'm the voice of the voiceless. I will never be a disappointment or poison, but rather be the ointment appointed to start a revolution with positive contributions and find new solutions for the youth. Damn, I do it for the VOCPT. Whoop-de-whoop, nigga, why? VOCPT. The voice of the Cape, listen up. VOCPT. From the home of the G's and the thugs. VOCPT. KAAPSTAD still spreading love. Whoopty whoop nigga wah. The voice of the Cape, listen up. From the home of the G's and the thugs. KAAPSTAD still spreading love. B-O-C-P-T. Whoopty whoop nigga wah. B-O-C-P-T. The voice of the Cape, listen up. B-O-C-P-T. From the home of the G's and the thugs. B-O-C-P-T. KAAPSTAD still spreading love.
They say that there is a social decay in this country. Do you believe that? And who do you think is responsible for this social decline? Like in the people themselves, there's been a heavy drop in the standard of life. As you said, the education levels. You know, there's less children.
I blame the government because the taxpayer pays the government enough money to plant it back into the people, the lives of the people, education, culture.
As you said about the roads also.
Exactly. Sports. We the contributors of taxes. The government must see this as our masses. They must have a better housing. But the government is to blame because they're not doing it. So the suffering of the people, the background of the people, I put the responsibility on the government.
1991 when everything began and I came out the womb, kicking, screaming, moved in with the boomer suburb where they drug dealing. I got lots of pressure looking at the prison ceilings. This is not emotional, so do not go for feelings. Everyone has a story, so who the hell cares? I was Fresh Prince, but I didn't love in Bell. Used to make me spikies, yes I tried to gel. Started selling Nike, Sika had like 12 Ks. Are you gonna tell me I'm a fake and I'm a fraud? When you know the pen is much more mighty than the sword. I don't pop no mollies, I don't rock no Tom Fords. I just do karate on the mic, I'm Jean-Claude. They tell me I should be on Snapchat, I should tweet more. The problem is I'm on the corner with the street lords. They ask me who I am and I say I'm Rick James. Right before I really waste them, what's my nickname? I'm Yaatie. You know he's a Lani, probably know your sister and your tiny. Maybe he's the Yaatie. You know he's a Lani, go on the taxi drivers and the guys. They say they know Yaatie. You know he's a Lani, probably know your sister and your tiny. Maybe he's the Yaatie. You know he's a Lani, go on the taxi drivers and the guys. They say they know Yaatie. Grandma gave me coins, I put it in the money box. Saved a couple pennies, spent it at the Bobby shop. I found out they stabbed him and my body felt a shock. I realized these aren't fairy tales and Goldilocks. 6 years old in Ocean View, I got the chicken pox. Brasa broke into my house, they good at picking locks. Music per me playing, you could hear the boom box. A naughty little lighty, just like Riley Boone Dogs. I had a crazy life if I thinking back. My uncle was a scallum, he was smoking man tracks. When he walked in everybody used to stand back. He grew up in the ghetto, breakfast wasn't flapjacks. I just want to show you who was in my family tree. I had 2 good parents, one of them was absentee. My daddy passed away and so I'm saying R.I.P. My mommy hates his name but I have to disagree. I'm Yaatie. You know he's a Lani, probably know your sister and your tiny. Maybe he's the Yaatie. You know he's a Lani, go on the taxi drivers and the guys. They say they know Yaatie. You know he's a Lani, probably know your sister and your tiny. Maybe he's named Yaatie. You know he's a Lani, go on the taxi drivers and the guys. They say they know Yaatie. Riyadh. 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 Maybe he's the dad. You know he's a Lani, probably know your sister and your tiny. Maybe he's the Yaatie.
No, I don't trust these fuckers, man. Not at all. But you wanna trust these people? If you find a always not trust the devil. I mean, how long am I living in Ocean View? I came here in 1972. You go around Ocean View, half of the bloody pavement is not even tarred.
Yeah.
Huh? No, they're all a bunch of liars. So I don't know what you're going to tell these people when they interview you. I really don't know.
La familia, familia, la familia, familia, la familia, familia, la familia, familia. Cradle to the graveyard, death and birth. Everything is secondary, family first. La familia, familia, la familia, familia, la familia, familia, la familia, familia. Cradle to the graveyard, death and birth. Everything is secondary, family first. Ocean View is where it all started with my forefathers. I wasn't born Robert, but that's another story. We can talk after. I'm not your pastor, I'm the forecaster who saw disaster. Apartheid was hard, but we all stronger. Split us up to see more darkness. Freedom was far, but we walked faster. Grew rapidly from an average seed into a family tree. We lived happily in the flats and streets where the gangsters be. A lot of concrete roses. One thing I know is fam can't be chosen. No matter where I live, it's irrelevant. I love my relatives. Yeah, what a combination, multicolored faces, all blood related. Yeah, my cousins crazy, ancestors trace me to my birthplace. We shared everything, plus surnames. That's before the apps and the cell phones. I was well known, I used to sell clothes. I can't talk about it cause it's family business. Arabian gangsters and the Christians are my La Familia, familia, La Familia, familia, La Familia, familia, La Familia, familia. Cradle to the graveyard, death and birth. Everything is secondary, family first. La Familia, familia, La Familia, familia, La Familia, familia, La Familia, familia. Cradle to the graveyard, death and birth. Everything is secondary, family first. I was raised by a single mom, a strong one like Charlize Theron. She couldn't buy me no billabong, so we didn't always get along. I'm the one the cousins picking on. Fighting then we watched Digimon. They didn't wanna put the TV on, but they love me, it's a different bond. It's unfortunate that I saw some kids in the orphanage. They have origins but lost all of it in their coordinates. To not have family is painful, so be grateful. Cause they raised you from the cradle till you were stable. They meant broken hearts and you can lick a laugh for old photographs. And when you broke apart and got no regards, it really broke you hard. Because there isn't a difference. Look at the lineage, their significance, relative distances, Eids and Christmases, family visited. They will benefit when they've inherited. It's my La Familia, familia, La Familia, familia, La Familia, familia, La Familia, familia. Cradle to the graveyard, death and birth. Everything is secondary, family first. La Familia, familia, La Familia, familia, La Familia, familia, La Familia, familia. Cradle to the graveyard, death and birth. Everything is secondary, family first. La Familia, familia, La Familia, familia, La Familia, familia, La Familia, familia. Cradle to the graveyard, death and birth. Everything is secondary, family first. Familie, 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 familie.
The children of today must venture into the past to see how far the struggle comes along from their parents and their parents' parents, and then they will appreciate the life that they're living today even greater, and they'll appreciate their parents even greater. You think the sacrifice that they have made to put them on a pedestal where they are today.
Youngsta, Mr. K Crusader, put it down like what my name is. KAAPSTAD did it. 3T. van Riebeek, I put it down like Young van Riebeek. What the name is? Young van Riebeek. KAAPSTAD did it. Young van Riebeek, Young van Riebeek, Young van Riebeek, Young van Riebeek, Young van Riebeek. It's the K Crusader, Young van Riebeek. I put it down like Young van Riebeek. What the name is? Young van Riebeek. KAAPSTAD did it. Young van Riebeek, 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 Young van Riebeek. A lot of men's is hating, but that's not surprising. The hip-hop game is like a country I am colonizing. This is my call of duty, I'm not even pocket dialing. When I speak great, it's like the British and the Dutch arriving. When they landed at the seashore, and they thought the Cape was just a detour. Educate yourself, read more, before they signing your deceased forms. I can't tell you how this feels, yo. This the city I would bleed for, but I'm at the bottom of the seesaw. Hoping, praying for a beanstalk, Cape Flats or Santon. I be lifting every sanction, since the segregation happened. Why I feel like this the anthem. Sorry bro, you must be lost, now you acting posh. You a fake boss, you been brainwashed to the chaos. Same cut, not the same cloth. Talking up to God a lot. On my knees, I'm in the mosque. Taking Jan van Riebeek to the barbershop and cutting off his whole moustache. You was worried about the waves, I was worried about the slaves. Now you standing there amazed. Go tell the men, so what's my name? It's the K Crusader, Young van Riebeek. I put it down like Young van Riebeek. What the name is? Young van Riebeek. KAAPSTAD did it. Young van Riebeek, Young van Riebeek, Young van Riebeek, Young van Riebeek, Young van Riebeek. It's the K Crusader, Young van Riebeek. I put it down like Young van Riebeek. What the name is? Young van Riebeek. KAAPSTAD did it. Young van Riebeek, 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 Young van Riebeek. A lot of men's is hating, that's not stopping me. This was the same thing that they did in the Cape Colony, making us think we living free in a broken democracy. But the truth will set us free. You'll read it in my biography. When they brought us on the slave ships and it took away our education, looking for an oasis, cause they turn our people into vagrants. You can't win with the racists, cause they still think with that hatred. But victory is my fragrance, so I'm emphasizing my statements. We was locked up in the ghetto, far away from the meadows. No Shakespeare, no Othello. What you hearing is a demo. Have to scream until it echo. From Kayalicha to Soweto. Call me Stefano De Mero. You were shocked I turned into a pharaoh, but they got us in the system. Our history was rewritten by the Europeans and Britain. We all share the same symptoms, but you can never ever hide the scars. Take a look how far behind we are. Now come meet the man behind the bars. His initials are YVR. It's the K Crusader, Young van Riebeek. I put it down like Young van Riebeek. What the name is? Young van Riebeek. KAAPSTAD did it. Young van Riebeek, Young van Riebeek, Young van Riebeek, Young van Riebeek, Young van Riebeek. It's the K Crusader, Young van Riebeek. I put it down like Young van Riebeek. What the name is? Young van Riebeek. KAAPSTAD did it. Young van Riebeek, 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 Young van Riebeek. Youngsta. Everyone's so motherfucking sensitive. Really? Tell me why you gotta be so negative. Really? I know what the meaning of expensive is. Really? Oh, just mind your motherfucking business. Really? I can say I came up on my own. Really? I can say I got here with no benefits. Really? Homie, why you acting like a hoe? Really? I know that this industry's competitive, but at least have some etiquette. handing over to executives, and they aren't even properly registered. Your album content wasn't credited, and know your losses were consecutive. No plagiarism, but I played the system. Gave ancient wisdom with an age restriction. In chains in prison like it's homicide. You can't lock me down, I got a mastermind. Parents saying that I spread germs cause of all of these swear words. You hear my name and your head turn. All my street creds earned. Bro, you have to pay your rent first, but you getting Jack Lim cursed. Say that would make your kids worse. Early B and Jet Wentworth. Why you take us out of context? Now you analyze the content. All this music is a concept, and if you disagree then you can drop dead. On the scoff I got a hot head. YoungstaCPT Tracklist. Raging bull I see ox red, and if you want beef then I'm the top chef. People saying that I'm arrogant. They've been making bad comparisons. Your behavior so embarrassing, but all the hate that now is flattering. Why Jenna, my medallion? KAAPSTAD my companions. Everyone's happy then sad again.
Everyone's so motherfucking sensitive. Really? Tell me why you gotta be so negative. Really? I know what the meaning of explicit is. Really? Oh, just mind your motherfucking business. Really? I can say I came up with the team. Why then? Really? I can say I didn't buy my membership. Really? You say that my rapping is obscene. Really? The revolution, we will never censor it.
Don't tell me about censorship. Bro, what about the president? I just hope his motive's genuine, cause we were government experiments. They leave us to survive the elements, so it's middle fingers like a synonyms. I seen the rebel within many men. Sent for rehab on the medicine, cause they say I'm crazy, I invented things way ahead of time like Thomas Edison. I feel like I'm a young veteran. Salute all the white gentlemen. They examining our skeletons, cause we a very rare specimen. But I am not a vegetarian. You bring the meat, my teeth tearing in. I'll be boosting my adrenaline. I never need to use heroin. Should I be more eloquent? Lovey-dovey and affectionate, but I can't be so delicate, cause I'm in heaven for the hell of it. Ghetto educated elegance. They always wanna keep us separate, but we still share so generous. So I send a shout out to the residents, spreading all the love and lekkerness. My favorite chocolate is a peppermint. Blue cup, top decadence. 3T is a testament. Bow your head like a Methodist. Only God is a perfectionist. As for the rest of them, well I guess
everyone's so motherfucking sensitive. Really? Tell me why you gotta be so negative. Really? I know what the meaning of explicit is. Really? Oh, just mind your motherfucking business. Really?
I'm coming from the West Coast. It's like Cape Town and Compton or Step Bros. If you don't understand our slang, keep your big closed. I grew up around Tupacs, they were all on death row. Yes, my brother ran from the police and the metros. And if there's a little shootout, do like John and get low. No East Side boys here, bruh. The Western Cape is very colorful. For the boomer Weinberg, I'm throwing up the W's. Home of the brave, living space of the innocent. Gangs in LA and CA, that's no coincidence. Stray bullets flying, but the others are deliberate. Tourists going home, wishing that they never visited. My people are indigenous, and yes, they are the last ones. Cape colored, Cape Malay, that's the way they classed us. Even though they tried to break us down, we too strong. It's nothing but a G-thing, and I'm the new Snoop Dogg. Bad and bourgeois, I don't like kindness that's bougie. You under the impression that I have the yellow groupies, but don't worry now, rather take a load off. Mooi colored kindness, that's what the Cape is known for. And the junk part is that we were taught apartheid. Now every ghetto youth, he wants to be a Scarface. face. But if hip-hop is the culture in which we partake, then we will build our people up until the point they can't break. I'm from the city where the skinny niggas die.
Where you from? Now you from?
KAAPSTAD. I'm from the city where we struggle to survive.
Where you from? Now you from?
KAAPSTAD. I'm from the city that the government divide.
Where you from? Now you from?
KAAPSTAD. I'm from the city where all colors collide.
Where you from? Now you from?
KAAPSTAD. To live and die in CA. To live and die in CA. Do you know what it takes to live and die in CA? To live and die in CA. We pray every day to live and die in CA. To live and die in CA. Do you know what it takes to live and die in CA? To live and die in CA. We pray every day to live and die in CA. To live and die in CA. Do you know what it takes to live and die in CA? To live and die in CA. We pray every day to live and die in CA. To live and die in CA. Do you know what it takes to live and die in CA? To live and die in CA. We pray every day to live and die. Back up in the car like I never left. I was overseas, you couldn't reach me via SMS. I came back, I checked the map, the compass said I'm heading west. And just to be born here, I know that I am very blessed. Every place has its pros and cons, and obviously we got ours. But the mental slavery amongst colors must stop now. I be doing everything, and yet it's like they not proud. I'm always in the line of fire, always getting shut down. Look at how far I came by spitting these raw poems, detailing the battlefield. My diary is a war zone. DMX told me that it's dark there and hell is hot. The funny thing is KAAPSTAD has its own melting pot. Smoke a house for the drug heads, call it the candy shop. Upper class families, tennis courts, and they have a yacht. What? No wonder my brother kicked down doors. Just look at the place that they were born. Yo! I'm from the city where the skinny niggas die.
Where you from? Now you from?
KAAPSTAD. I'm from the city where we struggle to survive.
Where you from? Now you from?
KAAPSTAD. I'm from the city that the government divide.
Where you from? Now you from?
KAAPSTAD. I'm from the city where all colors collide.
Where you from? Now you from?
KAAPSTAD. To live and die in CA. To live and die in CA. Do you know what it takes to live and die in CA? To live and die in CA. We pray every day to live and die in CA. To live and die in CA. Do you know what it takes to live and die in CA? To live and die in CA. We pray every day to live and die. To live and die in CA. Do you know what it takes to live and die in CA? To live and die in CA. We pray every day to live and die in CA. To live and die in CA. Do you know what it takes to live and die in CA? To live and die in CA. We pray every day to live and die. KAAPSTAD. 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 KAAPSTAD.
Where you from? Where you from? Where you from?
I mean, I've seen in Cape Town, I lived in Cape Town in 1969, I lived in Cape Town.
Where in Cape Town was that?
Lee Street, when I was married to your grandmother.
Yes.
I lived with her family.
Is that District 6?
They call it District 6, yes. Because the reason why they call it District 6 because Cape Town was cordoned off into District 1, District 2, District 3, District 4, District 5, District 6. And it was easier for the police if you say District 6, they knew exactly where to go.
Yeah.
You see? So they call it District 6, that is the violent area. It wasn't all that violent when I came there. It wasn't all that violent. I was never attacked by a real scully or anything like that. They call them scullies, like, you know. I never really attacked. In actual fact, I was a lot respected when I came up there. In actual fact, I left early in the morning to go to work. I used to be 20 to 6, I already be on the road to go and take the train. And I used to whistle because I was bloody scared, being so quiet, coming through that dangerous area. I used to whistle. And on every Saturday when I was working overtime and I came home early, these guys used to stand and they used to call me, "Hi guy," they'd know my name. "Thank you for waking us up in the morning," because I whistled every morning as I'm going down the road. They didn't know I was fucking scared. But I whistle any song,
Yeah.
and that woke them up. Hey, there's a man going. This is the time. They must get up. So I was respected a lot by these guys.
Coming straight out of Cape Town, the crazy motherfucker named Youngsta. Funny Southsiders, no wine book of my kanta. I had toys, but I always played outdoors. Community chess carnival, Maynard Mall. If you remember that time, then you know how the game goes. Nowadays, Owen sell drugs in the main road. Looking out for the white man in the blue van. 2 rand a bag, I got you by the fruit stand. Sending money to Amma, writing this is in Polesmore. Shamil is also there, he gave me a phone call. And this is KAAPSTAD, we live in a thug life. Burning train carriages because of the bus strike. I suggest you join us because you can't beat us, defeat us. Rather get the parcel at Anissa's and eat up. Tuck-buckies never get cleaned up. Drive-bys happen in Fords and V-dubs. We got women, we, weather, what could be better? You know how we roll, how we roll, how we roll, how we roll. Yeah, we got gang, cats, flats, Afrikaans raps. And you know how we roll, how we roll, how we roll. Yeah, in the Cape of Good Hope, 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 hope. In the Cape of Good Hope, 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 hope. In the Cape of Good Hope, 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 hope. In the Cape of Good Hope, 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 hope. In the Cape of Good Hope. Welcome to the Cape of Good Hope, call it Stollywood. Riyadh Roberts robbing from the rich, call him Robin Hood. Colonialism shook us, we got off to a rocky start. Now we building empires and calling it Grassy Park. I never seen democracy, Skype crowd to Ottery. Salute to Mark Lottering, but this isn't a comedy. Sorry if it's harsh, but we all have an opinion. I'm being aggressive for Ashley Creel and Tali Peterson. Why General, CPT on my dog tags, Mitchell's Plain and Parkwood. Salute to my comrades, I was on the front line, you were still on FaceTime. Careful for the taxi wars and bodies on the train lines. Reality raps, this is not for entertainment. Preaching ghetto gospel, you can call me Bishop Lavis. Can I get the amen from the congregation? This is the white generation declaration. We got women, we, weather, what could be better? You know how we roll, how we roll, how we roll, how we roll. Yeah, we got gang, cats, flats, Afrikaans raps. And you know how we roll, how we roll, how we roll. In the Cape of Good Hope, 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 hope. In the Cape of Good Hope, 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 hope. In the Cape of Good Hope, 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 hope. In the Cape of Good Hope, 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 hope. In the Cape of Good Hope. Oh no, it's the Cape of Good Hope. It's the inspiration for poems. You can check my area code, it's my home. Oh no, 16 shots to your dome. Oh yes, we back to the bone. No, it's not the city of gold, it's my home. I say, oh no. Hope, 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 hope. In the Cape of Good Hope, 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 hope. In the Cape of Good Hope, 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 hope. In the Cape of Good Hope, 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 hope. In the Cape of Good Hope. Ganja Beats, why did you do this? Why, Jen? Do I look like I'm a criminal? Just because I'm wearing different clothes, stereotypes make it difficult. I thought society was liberal, we the original and aboriginal, but what they did to us was despicable. Our ancestors probably didn't know they'd be killing Generation Indigo. But since an embryo in my mother's womb, a new release, we was coming soon. They hope I'm just another colored brew with no wife, kids, or a honeymoon. They hope I collapse and I don't balance and I go backwards to the low standards, but I won't have it. I'm the co-commander of my own planet, so goddammit, this is something that you need to hear loud. Brown mental, the world is ours, but those in power never will allow us to hold it, cause they think we'll burn it down. Cause they know that we the flame starters. The chosen ones is who we take after. We were raised harder and became conquered. Showed middle fingers to the slave master. Lord, I pray for all my slaves. Every word I say is like menorah blades. When I think of all of those who fought and gave their life and not even in the Hall of Fame. So pay goes, fuck the code dust. For my soldiers who got their throats cut. Slam donkey, fuck a donut. I took revenge for my opa like a rat.
Stop, go Kaapie, go boss, go daddy. We're off, you thought we stop. But daddy, what's up? Go Kaapie, go boss, go daddy. We're off, you thought we stop. But daddy. They ask me if I'm gonna change my name when I'm older and I reach a certain age. Oh Kaapie, sharp enough to cut you when you shave. Fuck a fade, I'ma snare him with the blade. Oh Kaapie, sending this out to my OGs who've blessed me, but they don't sneeze. In Hill, bro, they've shown me Josie from the Gold Reef. Steg back, I used to pick a fight. I wasn't always on the winning side. I came home with the injured eye. Now I'm scuttling with mommy's kitchen knife. But now I'm mature, my songs are pure. Enforce the law, you horse manure. And that means that you horse cock. Wash rag, you a lost lap. One squirts like your lungs pop. I go springbok just, so I write my lyrics with a wrist guard. Blade bars, keep the tip sharp. Niggas on me, Campbell. Saw me looking at the handheld. Sorry, summer's been cancelled. CPT, you can't spell? Better learn all your acronyms, cause I'ma push it to the maximum. I'm always putting all the passion in. No water, but we tapping in. I'm a Cape Townian African, taking all new applicants. And I challenge rappers cause they mannequins, and they wanna prove that they masculine. But no bruh, don't touch, fuck Facebook, we'll post up. Kanala bro, keep your hole shut, cause my goons get your bones crushed like a rat. What's up? Go Kaapie, go boss, go daddy. We're off, you thought we stop. But daddy, what's up? Go Kaapie, go boss, go daddy. We're off, you thought we stop. But daddy. They ask me if I'm gonna change my name when I'm older and I reach a certain age. Oh Kaapie, sharp enough to cut you when you shave. Fuck a fade, I'ma snare him with the blade. Oh Kaapie, what's up? Oh Kaapie, go boss, go daddy. We're off, you thought we stop. But daddy, what's up? Oh Kaapie, go boss, go daddy. We're off, you thought we stop. But daddy. They ask me if I'm gonna change my name when I'm older and I reach a certain age. Oh Kaapie, sharp enough to cut you when you shave. Fuck a fade, I'ma snare him with the blade. Oh Kaapie, 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 oh Kaapie.
I've heard this many times. Oh, shop, you take me to personal. I said, fuck you, man. Tell me take it personal. Go fucking business. This is me.
Doing this shit for the colors.
Yeah.
Doing this shit for the
Colors, 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 colors. I send this one out to my brothers and all of the sisters who love us, and all of those stuck in the gutters. This one go out to the colors, 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 colors. I send this one out to my brothers and all of the sisters who love us, and all of those stuck in the gutters. This one go out to the
Deep in my
colors.
skin, I feel it within. I hope you can swim, the water is deep, where do I begin? I'm rapping a hymn to protect me from the jinn, because I don't want him to win. I am the wind beneath the wings, now kneel at the ring, cause I am a king. And look where I've been, I'm dropping a pin, I send the locatie, I'm in Beijing, pulling the strings, we fight for a cause. Never tighten our jaws, we settling scores, we kicking in doors, we opening stores, we going on tours, and look how they stare when I'm in the chair. I think they scared, they better prepare, they know we're unique, they know that we're rare, we saying I wear my fist in the air, I walk and I march, on the Owens behalf. While you running a bath, it's funny you laugh with no street smarts, I'm having a blast, I'm breaking a cycle, I'm aiming the rifle. Do you pray to the Bible, or Quranic recitals, native and tribal? You think you were idle? You wanna go viral? You wanna be in the finals, but you don't wanna be titled asshole.
Colors, 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 colors. I send this one out to my brothers and all of the sisters who love us and all of those stuck in the gutters. This one go out to the colors, 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 colors. I send this one out to my brothers and all of the sisters who love us and all of those stuck in the gutters. This one go out to the colors. Make your decision based on my appearance, but I take a hit on in danger. I'm fearless. Time is of essence. I feel this is urgent. I am on earth for a purpose. I'm a divergent. I'm a nightmare. The prophecy's coming. I hope you prepared. Traveled around, but nothing compares. The way that we do it is always with flair. Spilling my guts, but in the dust. The chosen one suffer. I know that it's us. Scat all the pot, thrown out the dust. Cause making us strong like an elephant's tusks. Making me just, but I adjust and I adapt. I'm doing it class. Still took a boat to X4 in the class. You try on my schooner, but it didn't pass. Back off the bus because of my race. All of the trials I rather embrace. A matter of politics, this is debate. I hope I do not become a disgrace. Cause I am a messenger, I am a spokesman. Delivering like I'm a postman. I'm living my life like it's golden. Bolder than Hulk Hogan's. We are the missing components. Poetically I will expose it. You know that you cannot control it. A colored authentic Etonian. In the gutter like a dirt bun. Stepping gutter like the dwarens. From now on I'm gonna tell the life is do your mondelung on a clear lung. That's us. Colors, 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 colors. I send this one out to my brothers and all of the sisters who love us and all of those stuck in the gutters. This one go out to the colors, 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 colors. I send this one out to my brothers and all of the sisters who love us and all of those stuck in the gutters. This one go out to the colors.
There was a very strong dispute among the colors because the colors is a mixture between the white man
Yes.
and according to them they say the black
Yeah.
that was brought in here. And because that some of them were very fair in complexion or fair of skin, I would put it that way, they called them Cape colors. For the mere fact is they couldn't differentiate between the white and the color. Is he a white man? So they call him a Cape color. There was also a thing they called them Cape Malays.
Yes.
Is that the Cape Malays because okay, he's lived down in the Cape here. And what we call the Cape, the Malay that lives up in Johannesburg. And what we call the one that lives in Durban. The Durban Malay?
Yeah.
Johannesburg Malay? They call him the Cape Malays. Because it all started down here in the Cape when they brought these slaves here.
Yes.
There's no seawater in Johannesburg, but there's Muslims living there.
Yes.
And you go to the history where they start, they say Makassar. They talk about the history of South Africa, they talk about Cape Town colours. Call about I never heard of Saatchi Bartman. I heard of the Strandloper. According to the history books that I went to school,
Yes.
in the early 52s, the year early 1952, they talk about the Strandloper. And they said he's the colored man. They said he was a lazy man, so he hanged out on the beach. So what are we talking about here?
I'm a crazy Arabian. I came from Malaysia, straight off a slave ship. Still got the chains and my whole mind state is the past. Like I know what apartheid is. Born from the 80s, born in the 90s. I played in the road, roll with the lighties. All them would fight me, call me a whitey. Because I went to school and I talked more politely. And then I got older, more didn't like me. Felt like a war everywhere and inside me. Help me, I'm developing habits. The Cape has different kind of Arabs. The girls aren't asking for marriage, and the men just bring along baggage. They take a girl's heart, do damage. Now baby girl had a miscarriage. Just another day in this average. Survival's an everyday tactic. Things take time and the hand ticks. Death come in threes like a hat trick. Collecting Arabian antiques in the sand dunes with the cactus. Around poison, the snakes and the arachnids. But I am a prophet, I'm a champion. But God, let me not start bragging. Allah, please grant me compassion. Excuse me, I'm so my car. I make salah in Ramadan. I smoke and I know it's haram. I know I've ignored the adhan. And these are the faults of inside. I feel I embarrass Islam because I'm CA, I'm a crazy Arabian. I'm straight from the Kaapie, you can find me on the pavement. I'm hard like a box team with bars like a Youngsta. I don't wanna talk much and I don't wanna say next. CA,
crazy Arabian. All of my freedom and privilege was taken. Adopted the ways of the nation. That's not how I want it. That's how the country has made it. Face it, the presidents graduated as Masons. All we've been taught is corrupt education. Time has been wasted, indoctrinated. The colored brew, kill a colored brew, and that's racist. I waited to say this, I have been patient. Notice the system has really degraded. Pray in a place that is sacred. May Allah guide me and protect me from Satan. Islamic religion is ancient, dating back to the oldest of civilization. In the Cape there was colonization. Only some of the races were favored. We were stripped naked, given new names and forced into labor, surrounded by danger. Raised in the cages, spices and flavors were traded. District 6 was invaded, but we want peace in the Kaap. Cause look what they did to Rashid and Rashad. You seeing the bad? He could be a gangster or be Maulana. I appeal to Jamaat. It doesn't take much, can we please make dua? Cause I feel like we stuck. There's a war in the streets and it feels like Iraq. And you ending up dead, cause the Owens do drive-bys wearing a fez. Now it's off with his head. When the car drove away, then the number plate said, what is it? CA, I'm a crazy Arabian. I'm straight from the Kaap, you can find me on the pavement. I'm hard like a box team with bars like a Youngsta. I don't wanna talk much and I don't wanna say nix. CA, I'm a crazy Arabian, 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 Arabian. CA, I'm a crazy Arabian, 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 Arabian. CA, I'm a crazy Arabian. Straight from the Kaap, you can find me on the pavement. Hard like a box team, bars like a Youngsta. I don't wanna talk much and I don't wanna say nix. CA, I'm a crazy Arabian, 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 Arabian. CA, I'm a crazy Arabian, 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 Arabian.
Looking back, I wish I had known more about religion and taken religion more seriously. To make me even a better person than what I was then. I was never troublesome as far as I'm concerned. In fact, I had nobody in my household. When I talk about household, that's before I got married, when I was still in the Christian religion. None of us were out of line, really. No, we had no problem in my family. So I can't complain my life on earth. I think I had a good time. Like I said, I wish I had known more. I wish I had taken more time for religion. Because the answer lays in religion. How to go about your life.
Yes.
If you read even the Quran, there's guidance, pure guidance for everybody who wants to accept it.
Yeah. Sands through the hourglass, so the days of our lives pass without counterparts. And in this life you make decisions based without your heart. You just add to cart, I split your arm apart with paragraphs. These are the drafts of my deep thoughts. Soul food, 3 course, now take one for the team sport. You praying for a peace score? My what the peace? I really love my niece like my own child. The mother city is my hometown. So am I different? What do I have to offer? Whatever doesn't kill me makes me smarter, stronger, sharper than the barber's blade. Mobile cut, snare aid, dreadlocks or braids. Voice of the Cape up to Mitchell's Plain Promenade. Not the one in Sea Point where they rollerblade and masquerade on the Grand Parade. I almost got robbed by the 28s, but somehow I get respect from these heavyweights. The Cape is a time bomb and it's ready to detonate. It may be safer for the residents to immigrate. You intimidated by the white man, but your rifle's on the nightstand. KAAPSTAD boy band, we represent the Khoisan. Rest in peace to Jacques. We're doing it for Westbury and El Dorado Park. I know that the music seems KAAPSTAD exclusive. Your hood will be included cause we are undisputed. Changing from my soapies to the cartoons. I wasn't tall enough to see over the bar stool, and now every hit that I shoot is a harpoon. It's like playing spin the bottle in a dark room. You smoking boom but you have to go to mosque soon. You wear a fez on your head as part of a costume. I'm not lecturing you cause I do the wrongs too, but it's nog 786 when I'm eating half moons. Yeah.
Yes, yes, it's 786. I'm a colored bra, never say mix. And when G's take pics, show 786. Why Jen, strictly halal, taste this. Oh yes, yes, it's 786. I'm a colored bra, never say mix. And when G's take pics, show 786. Why Jen, strictly halal, taste this.
I say Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. For what I can't change, I'ma let it be. I say Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And if you love something, you should set it free. I say Bismillahirrahmanirrahim cause I might not make it back home when I leave. I say Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. For those who left the earth, rest in peace. Say a prayer for Kaylee Usher, it's a shame we had to lose her. She was a big fan, so I'm dedicating this to her. It's funny how the darkness can bring you the most enlightenment. So I try to live good and walk on the path of righteousness. I hope my death is beautiful, nothing like the crucible. So don't boo-hoo and lose your cool at my funeral. Easier said than done, I know that death will come. When it eventually does, I hope it's a pleasant one. Although I'm spiritual and have potential by the boatloads, I'm still very curious to know where my soul goes. Through the cosmos and galaxies where it travels to. Every teardrop that they shed for you is valuable. Time out for my candid thoughts, I know it's kinda intimate. My torpy spoke of dying all the time, so he predicted it. It's more than a coincidence, everything is interlinked, I'm sure of it, I'm definite. My last will and testament before I'm wearing halos or burning in volcanoes, while everyone on earth is worrying where my estate goes. My granny died when I was coming home on a plane. I got back, I got the news, it started pouring with rain, and the pain was excruciating, aching and devastating. But Jannah is a cooler place, I'm sure it looks amazing. They say you can't go to heaven if you die from suicide. I thought it's God's plan, so how can you decide? Make dua for the families of Gaza. My brother got shot, I never went to his janaza. When Neil got stabbed, it was terrible. Everyone was hysterical, but wasn't at his burial. Ya Allah, I know you know that thugs cry. Gabriel's the angel I wanna be touched by. Until then I wear the Jack Limkas fila. Say shukran for the dunya, and then I go Bismillah, young.
I say Bismillah Rahmanir Rahim. For what I can't change, I'ma let it be. I say Bismillah Rahmanir Rahim. And if you love something, you should set it free. I say Bismillah Rahmanir Rahim, cause I might not make it back home when I leave. I say Bismillah Rahmanir Rahim. For those who left the earth, rest in peace.
When the man said the brain is a chatterbox, it chatters all the time. You've got God within you, the spirit. Yet Satan is also within you all the time.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to get you away from the truth.
Yeah.
So he shows you all the evil and he makes it alluring to you. And you fall into the trap of believing that.
Da Vinci with the cheat code, neighborhood hero. Paranoid that I'm being watched through the keyhole. This is the life that we know, it's tougher than a T-bone. Undercover street folks, a wolf that's in sheep's clothes. For ransom they will hold you, hide you in the freezer with the cold food. This is the life we have been exposed to. Vitabooma homeschool, way before Pro Tools. Back then I was broke too, me and my cousin sold shoes. It's all for the tackies in the sock drawer, there's a pistol. Baby Brown, Stuart Little for the fiscal, it was simple. From Lavender to Mitchell, the Owens is selling crystals. You get popped like a pumple at the shop, that's the Vunkel. We mob deep, it's our second nature to wreak havoc. A project prodigy, listen to my speech patterns. But firstly, see things clearly. We destroy and we self-destruct, the Big Bang Theory. This is a lit situation. Why do we sniff medication? I grew up in the Tik Generation. I grew up in the Tik Generation. This is a lit situation. Why do we sniff medication? I grew up in the Tik Generation. I grew up in the Tik Generation. Where your cameras at? Arabian gangsters with a passion gap. Every day is action-packed, no matter if it's night or the sun's up. Sleep interrupted by a drug bust. Our parents didn't trust us. Their sons lam on corners, constantly patrolled by law enforcers. From January to August, give orders to prison wardens. Street tales in details, postbox, Gmail, merchandising, retail, Perla Moon and Criff Tales, smuggling the abalone, Noriega, Al Capone, white girl, vacuum nose, sniffing up the Amber Rose. No cure, antidote, we started selling weed bags. Other experiments led to my brasa in rehab. Dow Jones don't care about the crack price. So if we go to jail and die brutally in a gang fight, all of this because of Dr. Volta Basun. He turned my brain to a Doberman, you know he's a hunt. I'm not talking pun pop when I ask you how the lolly tastes. Police raid, Owens get chased by the smokel haze. The place that I grew up in was mild, but from time to time shit gets wild as a child. And now, this is a lit situation. Why do we sniff
I grew up in the Tik Generation. I grew up in the Tik Generation. This is a lit situation. Why do we sniff medication? I grew up in the Tik Generation. I grew up in the Tik Generation.
I know there's a Dr. Wouter Basson.
Yes, he was the man.
Yeah, that was actually also trying to poison away the water, from what I read, to exterminate all the Africans.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't think this is anything new to me, because I watched a film in the early 60s called Black Panther, which was Negroes.
Yes.
I think I told you about that.
Yes.
Where they trying to also have the drugs pushed into the Negro area. Today it's practically the same thing.
Yes.
But more so it is foreigners coming in here.
Yeah. Pushing
The
drugs.
majority of them are foreigners pushing in drugs, but it's always been like that. Daga came from Lesotho. Right from Lesotho down into the Cape.
Yeah.
And the police knew about it.
Of course.
But as long as it can go into the colored areas,
Yes, it was fine.
to static the education, to give them problems, to have them put in prison, to go to the farms and work as cheap labor. They were happy. They were quite happy, but I don't know.
Remember I was 7 years old with a Pallet Gun, playing outside with a cap, drinking Capri-Sun. We thought we was having fun, shoot and you had to run. Now we know our gangsters and drugs fascinate the young, cause we were 7 years old with a Pallet Gun. Baka, baka. 7 years old with a Pallet Gun. Baka, baka.
1997 was the first time I got it. Watching Bad Boys, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. We was playing cops and robbers. By then we used to shoplift, and that became a problem. We aim it before we shot it, then we hold the gun with both hands. It seemed like we was programmed, watching TV programs and see the gun go bang. It's cocking and exploding, it's locking and it's loading. I never got married to the game, but it was proposing, and I made the right decision. But my friends made a collision. He wanna shoot people, now we used to practice shooting pigeons. Violence is his religion. I hope that God will forgive him. The brasa used to be brasa, but now they're trying to kill him. Scores need to be settled, it's fatal and detrimental. The bullets used to be plastic and now it's hollow and metal. Aiming at the enemy, he used to be a friend of me, but now it's like he's dead to me, and I still have the memories.
Remember I was 7 years old with a Pallet Gun, playing outside with a cap, drinking Capri-Sun. We thought we was having fun, shoot and you had to run. Now we know our gangsters and drugs fascinate the young, cause we were 7 years old with a Pallet Gun. Baka, baka. 7 years old with a Pallet Gun. Baka, baka.
2016, 16 bullets in a 9mm. Brothers killing brothers, you can read that in the Bible. Kill Illuminati so there won't be no arrivals. Ambulance on the scene, there's no chance of a revival. Gun against my temple, I was feeling suicidal. Staring in a narrow battle, looking down a spiral. Instincts is animalistic, I am feeling primal. It used to be a toy at home, now it's homicidal. Shooting at the rival is dangerous and hazardous. One up in the spine and it could lead to paralysis. Bullet just jammed, you would think they're making sandwiches. Now you need an ambulance, morphine and bandages. I wish that we was playing outside, living happily. We used to read comic books and now they're loading magazines. I worry about my friends in the ghetto and my family, surrounded by this weaponry. I still have the memories.
Remember I was 7 years old with a Pallet Gun, playing outside with a cap, drinking Capri-Sun. We thought we was having fun, shoot and you had to run. Now we know our gangsters and drugs fascinate the young, cause we were 7 years old with a Pallet Gun. Baka, baka. 7 years old with a Pallet Gun. Baka, baka.
It go booyaka shot. Booyaka shot. It go booyaka shot. Booyaka shot. It's already crazy, I don't know about the future now. 2019, they will sick pull bazookas out. I have big dreams and the snipers wanna shoot it down. So I'm very careful who I tell I bulletproof my mouth. Imagine I could make a song that would make the violence stop. Pallet gun was plastic, why we striking when the iron's hot? Looking out for roses, but the pistols you can find a lot. I used to buy the toy guns in Weinberg by the Chinese shop.
Remember I was 7 years old with a pallet gun, laying outside with a cap, drinking Capri-Sun. We thought we was having fun, shoot and you had to run. Now we know our gangsters and drugs fascinate the young. Cause we were 7 years old with a pallet gun. Baka, baka. We were 7 years old with a pallet gun. Baka, baka. Booyaka shot. Booyaka shot. Booyaka shot. Booyaka shot. Remember I was 7 years old with a pallet gun, laying outside with a cap, drinking Capri-Sun. We thought we was having fun, shoot and you had to run. Now we know our gangsters and drugs fascinate the young. Cause we were 7 years old with a pallet gun. Baka, baka. We were 7 years old with a pallet gun. Baka, baka.
That is how it works, Arya. So the children of today, I'm not gonna say all of them, but I'm gonna say most of them, they don't give a damn. I say that I'm not gonna say all of them,
Most of them.
but I'm gonna say most of them. They don't give a damn.
Things take time. Rest in peace to all of those we lost along the way. They're going straight up to God, I'm going to Charlemagne. A girlfriend of mine just recently passed away. So if I fail once, then I just have to start again. I moved out with the Red Sea because we parted ways. And now I'm separated from my lady Marmalade. It's all business, no play, so it didn't work. I didn't party with her, I'm kind of an introvert. I take apart the beat and create a masterpiece. That's beyond belief, I am far past elite. I feel like I'm supreme, a young OG who's living in a time machine. And cash rules everything and makes sour cream. The mother city is the kingdom where I found the queen like a sunflower seed. And plus she had a wedding gown on, still ghetto, so I call a Lotus River flower bomb. I pay my soul on these verses but still keep the crown on. And to call myself a king, it just really sounds wrong. I wrote the song in the early hours. Our women don't like that there's a lot of girls around us, a lot of fish, and now they all wanna hang on the rod. It sounds odd when I tell her it's part of the job. Messages from Mother Kunna, she found a clum. I tried to justify it, but it just sounded dumb. Swipe left, Lani mode activated. I know what I'm worth and I don't need to validate it. Hustle money, cash payments for the tax evasion. My rap accent has the masses fascinated. And if you've been broke, then you'll know how to relate. And that's the reason why the people keep shouting my name. My brain looking like all the clouds in the vape as I tally up a list of my 1,000 mistakes.
And I don't always know the right things to say, and I'm supposed to be a wordsmith, some role model I am. I'm sorry that I'm not perfect. I make so many mistakes, 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 yeah. I make so many mistakes, 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 yeah. I make so many mistakes, so many mistakes, so many mistakes, so many mistakes, yeah.
How do I begin the story? How? Tienko sisters on a Sunday morning. I think your welcome has been overstayed. The love is gone, but it took long to go away. She loves me not, I'm pulling petals off the whole bouquet. I'm in the ocean, but it's feeling like a snow volcano. This was a verse that I just wrote today. The shit that you consider dope is what I throw away. Sellotaping pieces of my lyrics to a broken page. But now I shred it and I watch the pieces blow away. You're taking my identity to make it yours, but I am the original, I'm Jason Bourne. I am so grateful for the blessings, Lord, but forgiveness is the only thing I'm begging for. I keep the scale doing balancing acts, cause if you hear me rap then you'll get a panic attack. You making loans and you breaking codes. You playing with my empire like it's the Game of Thrones. Fuck your day job, I'm a work of art. Me and your favorite rappers are worlds apart. I turned around and saw a trail of broken hearts. I'm building something bigger than myself or Noah's Ark. A crazy genius, young Napoleon Bonaparte. I'm underrated, so I overcharge.
And I don't always know the right things to say. And I'm supposed to be a wordsmith, some role model I am. I'm sorry that I'm not perfect. I made so many mistakes, 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 yeah. I made so many mistakes, 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 yeah. I made so many mistakes, so many mistakes, so many mistakes, so many mistakes, yeah.
You see? So in certain ways, yeah, it's difficult. Like I always, I'm back to it. If you're not happy, then you must make a move. Move out of it. But first, make research.
Yeah.
Don't just rush. Because you can make a mistake.
Yes.
Don't just rush. Huh? Make research and find out, because sometimes the grass is not greener on the other side, as so many people think. It's not always greener on the other side. Sometimes you're lucky.
I'm having trouble sleeping. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna let the time strangle lullabies. It's way too late now, and I'm having trouble sleeping. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna let the time strangle lullabies. We were the ones who would not survive. We had it all and wasted our lives. We had the keys to the future in our pockets all the time, and our minds were taken from us. Now we're here and we're reckless. Don't feel love for no one, and I don't see love, the real love, the real love, but it's been like this before, and I'm having trouble sleeping. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna let the time strangle lullabies. It's way too late now, and I'm having trouble sleeping. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm gonna let the time strangle lullabies. It's way too late now, and I'm having trouble sleeping. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm gonna let the time strangle lullabies. It's too late.
Pretty brown girl. Pretty brown.
This one for my colored girls, not for any other other girls. I think you so beautiful. You should be the cover girl. This one for my colored girls, not for any other girls. I think you so beautiful. You should be the cover girl. I'm looking for a brown girl, brown girl. I'm looking for a brown girl, brown girl. A pretty brown, brown, pretty brown, brown, pretty brown, brown, pretty brown, brown.
Ladies, I felt like I wanted to thank you. I send this to all of the girlies in Belleville. So kind and so helpful, tattoo on your ankle. Let me tell you, you a beautiful damsel. Kensington maiden, I'm lucky to date them. A beautiful maiden, tell me if you taken. Plattekloof good wood, looking for suit hood. Baby, your boom boom belongs in the cookbook. Milnerton, Kerners, they looking Brazilian. Edgemead, North Pine, Richwood and Clifton. She stay very far in the heart of Belhar. I had to ask for the lift in the car. There are some fine ones living in Pinelands, all shapes and sizes, categorizing. We hooking up again, going to Strandfontein. I had to ride the train going to Kraaifontein. Parkwood as well, Samora Michelle. I saw her in Delft, Deep River, Berkeley, then Brackenfell. I might just get lost, but the GPS helps. Baby, I want you to know that you're rich. I'm saying you sexy, met all the respect. Simonstown Fishhook, she live on the edge. I gave her some head, or no cups of it. And
this one for my colored girls, not for any other girls. I think you so beautiful. You should be the cover girl. This one for my colored girls, not for any other girls. I think you so beautiful. You should be the cover girl. I'm looking for a brown girl, brown girl. I'm looking for a brown girl, brown girl. A pretty brown, brown, pretty brown, brown.
Youngsta.
Pretty brown, brown, pretty brown, brown.
Sending this out to the girls of the city. Whether you live in Pera or Philippi, I know that we don't have Bahamas or Hamptons, but you should see the beauty in Atlantis. I come to Mamre, they're shaking their belly, making them boss when I'm rapping in stellies. I have seen some of the baddest of Betties living in Garden Village in Dabeni. Some of the places are very unsavory. We must accommodate and be more neighborly. Her booty will bring out your bravery, so just to visit her, you go to Ravensmead. She got the body of a dancer, but she wanted loving from a gangster. Durbanville in a mansion, or upper class Constantia. Come to the house and I didn't force. She acting innocent in Bishop's Court, having a spa day at the resort. She fancy she eat with a knife and a fork, like I got him on a rotation. I share him like a donation, share the live location, so I'm showing my appreciation.
This one for my colored girls, not for any other girls. I think you so beautiful. You should be the cover girl. This one for my colored girls, not for any other girls. I think you so beautiful. You should be the cover girl. I'm looking for a brown girl, brown girl. I'm looking for a brown girl, brown girl. A pretty brown, brown, pretty brown, brown, pretty brown, brown, pretty brown, brown.
Ganja beats.
Single mothers raised soldiers, so strong, so gorgeous. Superwoman, you amazing. Look at what you do for us. Hustling, struggling, suffering, anything. This song for the baby mamas. Everybody call me Masakin, 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 Masakin. This song for the baby mamas. Everybody call me Masakin, 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 Masakin. This song for the baby mamas. Now you gotta call me Masakin.
Mommy, you my hero. You said don't feed into your ego. You said be humble and you my honey, you my pico, you my Creole. She know I'll go toe to toe with the tank and a torpedo. Date a good relationship, it's just me and my amigo. And this is for the brown fro, holding down the household. Paid my school fees and bought our clothes. How so? You taught me independence, defended when I got suspended. You gave me the worst hidings, investors of birthday presents. You did it on a budget, and I know at times you suffered. Peanut butter for our supper. You became a good mother and an excellent guide. You raised one heck of a guy. You got the Cape Crusader in touch with his feminine side. And for the woman in society, there isn't much variety, and all our silly rivalries has brought you more anxiety. Mama, I hope you know that you inspire me entire entirely. Shukran for bringing out another side of me, and now I see that
Single mothers raise soldiers, so strong, so gorgeous. Superwoman, you amazing. Look at what you do for us. Hustling, struggling, suffering, anything. This song for the baby mamas. Everybody call me my second, my second, my second, my second, my second. This song for the baby mamas. Everybody call me my second, my second, my second, my second, my second. This song for the baby mamas. Now you gotta call me my second.
Mom, you my karna, you holding down the crowd. Back from when I was Kyle until I learned to speak my town. She was standing by the black stove, the cornerstone, the backbone. Buying things at Macro, carry the parcels back home. Give love to your parentals for unlocking your potential. And you just might be accidental, but they still tell you that you special. Always get sentimental, it's striking how I resemble my mother and father's stencil. Like they designed me with pencil. I tend to be disrespectful and offend you, but you still gentle. A mother's touch can calm you down and send you into a temple, and suddenly you at utter peace. Listen when your elders speak. You can find heaven's gates located at your mother's feet. And she's my best friend, like 50 Cent said. Not one gangster out there can say that he wasn't breastfed. Homie, put that gun away. I know that you a thug, okay, but give your mom some chocolate cake, cause every day is Mother's Day. Like
Single mothers raise soldiers, so strong, so gorgeous. Superwoman, you amazing. Look at what you do for us. Hustling, struggling, suffering, anything. This song for the baby mamas. Everybody call me my second, my second, my second, my second, my second. This song for the baby mamas. Everybody call me my second, my second, my second, my second, my second. This song for the baby mamas. Now you gotta call me my second. Single mothers raise soldiers, so strong, so gorgeous. Superwoman, you amazing. Look at what you do for us. Hustling, struggling, suffering, anything. This song for the baby mamas. Everybody call me my second.
The mother had made too much sacrifice for that child, carrying the child from the child that started growing in the womb to the time it came out of the womb. She's made too many sacrifices until the child was able to go to school. To now, just throw it away like that.
Keep hating on me, love the way that I freak it. Keep hating on me, yeah. It's a rite of passage in a different language. We speak organic, I can't speak Hispanic. From the deep Atlantic, but the scene's dramatic. Don't eat my salad, now you leave the bank with no bandwidth and no internet. I'm alphabet, autocorrect, so a silhouette of Juliet. By the Romeo and Frick, by the bayonet. And that's the GHAM behavior, become a failure. A rough teenager, it's the colored nature. The words I speak will disturb the peace. I don't chill with sheep, cause I'm a vulgar beast. And you a prom date, in the wrong place. But in the fog cake, you must translate. Cause you a wannabe and that's what I can't take. Very sterk gefried, but not strong face. Cock bang, you get a tight clap. GHAM Chinese writing is a mind fuck. Despite the hype, you got dried up, and soon white guys will speak like us. I couldn't be happier, breaking the barriers. Pay respect back when using our vernacular. Vulture, you scavenger, taking our character. My grammar's actually natural. Yeah, I speak GHAM. Look at the style that I brung. Look what the game has become. Yeah, we speak GHAM, a voice that we gave to the young. Don't matter if we ain't number one, still speak GHAM. The rise of the Cape has begun. Come on now, slavery's done. Still speak GHAM to the stars and the moon and the sun. My tongue is a powerful gun, and it speak GHAM.
You keep hating on me, but you love the way that I freak it. You keep hating on me, but you love the way that I speak it. Yeah, I speak GHAM. You keep hating on me, but you love the way that I freak it. You keep hating on me, but you love the way that I speak it. Yeah, I speak GHAM.
I'm just striking while the iron's hot. Talk is cheap, that's why you lie a lot. Get off the corner after 5 o'clock, because you might just hear our ghetto dialogue. And I speak the lingo, I am not the gringo. I was watching weed grow from my kitchen window when I had the stories. If you want the info, cause I knew the schollies who were stealing pin codes. The streets is ruined, but we equal to it. My slang is useful and I speak it fluent. With the GS unit, got the smoothest pubics, got the juice and fluid. And my dreams are lucid, but the birthdays was the worst days. Now we celebrating my wordplay.
Moenie praat as ek 'n verse skryf. I'm a rattlesnake, I make the earthquake. Geo Percy, I don't persuade. Imandin was my surname, but my initials say RR, cause I was more drawn to my grandpa. But my old left a legacy of success and prosperity. Now I'm following in those footsteps, except I've got a Riebeek, and that's why I speak GHAM. Look at the style that I bring, look what the game has become. Yeah, we speak GHAM, a voice that we gave to the young. Don't matter if we ain't number one, still speak GHAM. The rise of the cape has begun. Come on now, slavery's done. Still speak GHAM to the stars and the moon and the sun. My tongue is a powerful gun, and I speak GHAM.
You keep hating on me, but you love the way that I freak it. You keep hating on me, but you love the way that I speak it. Yeah, I speak GHAM. You keep hating on me, but you love the way that I freak it. You keep hating on me, but you love the way that I speak it. Yeah, I speak GHAM. You keep hating on me, but you love the way that I freak it. You keep hating on me, but you love the way that I speak it. Yeah, I speak GHAM. You keep hating on me, but you love the way that I freak it. You keep hating on me, but you love the way that I speak it. Yeah, I speak GHAM. You keep hating on me, but you love the way that I freak it. You keep hating on me, but you love the way that I speak it. Yeah, I speak GHAM. You keep hating on me, but you love the way that I freak it. You keep hating on me, but you love the way that I speak it. Yeah, I speak GHAM.
Did your daughter come home with a foreign language? She said, what? No, she's too young to learn foreign languages. He said, are you sure? She never learned the foreign language. He said, no words that she came here in. You know what she said? He said, yes, he said, Fuchek. He said, well, that's a foreign language because we don't speak that language in ours here.
Yes.
So now you prepare yourself that your daughter's gonna come home with a different language all the time that we don't use in this house. It's gonna be dirty language. And that's where it starts. Because your child is integrated with so many different children that comes out of different homes with different life sets.
Youngsta. Why you wanna dust mens? Just be lekker. Don't be extra. Just be lekker. Think you clever and you better? Just be lekker. Okay, bro, whatever. Just be lekker like I'm so lekker, 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 lekker. I'm so lekker, 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 lekker. She so lekker, 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 lekker. We so lekker, 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 lekker. My bro, kykie. I thought you'd have something better to say. Why you always talk about me in a negative way? I'm just honoring OGs like it's Veterans Day. It's KAAPSTAD fiber, we aren't American made. Most of these rappers are stuck in that development stage. Auto-tuning music sounding like you Eric Benet. I make you nod. Now tell me how does medicine taste? But I make you liquor when I put you on my medical aid. But now you wanna make me quiet, so I'm saying Hatibo. If you know Riyadh, you know that he's a dollar. Say praat onbeskof, but all you do is talk a lot. Acting hard like the Rock, but softer than a Wilson block. Now swallow those bad words or get eaten like a vegan. Half Middle Eastern Cape Cavalier without Cleveland. A CPT coat, my quotes are pure goud. And if you joke, I wash your mouth out with soap. Why you wanna dust mens? Just be lekker. Don't be extra. Just be lekker. Think you clever and you better? Just be lekker. Okay, bro, whatever. Just be lekker like I'm so lekker, 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 lekker. I'm so lekker, 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 lekker. She so lekker, 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 lekker. We so lekker, 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 lekker. My bro, kykie. Oh, and say they lit while I'm turning on the sprinkler. I put out their fires and lighters with rhyming extinguishers. I made the city hot and did it singular. Now my name is known throughout the West Cape Peninsula. Deep down inside, bro, I know you really love me. Your slippers are fluffy, you probably cuddled in a onesie, you a duppy. You can't lump with us, go study. Lick my middle finger like Kentucky, then top it with fruit chutney. And it's gonna get messy, so I think you need a bub. You aren't on my radar, I don't see you on my grid. I can send some brasa to come meet you at your crib, and then we're gonna see if you are realer than Madrid. I thought that you were liquor, but you actually not. That's why every bar I rob is an Italian job. Gold bricks in the mini, just give me some leg room. You calculate check my steps, you check on my chess moves. You failed badly, you were born in a test tube. 021 is my number, tell your cunt to send nudes. I made the song for Owens who don't attend school. I X'd you out the game and left you in the dead pool. Why question mark and you couldn't guess who? I wasn't an A student but you were a Z, bro. You don't want no problems, you don't want no conflict. I'm brutal with the bars, a lyrical convict. Things take time and you can hear the bomb tick. My name alone making you scared like John Wick. But assalamu alaikum, it's the 786er. Shukran for the love, I can feel all the lifter. To me you the low one, I'm calling you Patricia. I feel like a fisher, catch you hook, line and sinker. You are not liquor like the beginning of winter, but I've always been liquor like your sister. But it just means just be liquor. Don't be extra, just be liquor. Think you clever and you better, just be liquor. Okay bro, whatever, just be liquor. Like I'm so liquor, 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 liquor. I'm so liquor, 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 liquor. She's so liquor, 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 liquor. We so liquor, 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 liquor. My bro, Peggy. You don't wanna step to me, still rep the CPT till the day I die. You don't wanna step to me, still rep the CPT till the day I die. I have to turn around and tell the gentles that I'm onbeschop and I can't always be so fucking cheerful. Make them script, holly hog. Get ready bro on your marks. I know there's a lot of naaiers from Paul up to Grassy Park. Weinberg at the Mardi Gras, waiting till the party starts. Looking ghetto avant-garde, came in with no bodyguard. Owens say they wanna chill, they wanna lam and take a drive to the forest, be in nature, why they rolling into kite. We be going places that your mommy said you mustn't go. Owens wearing buffaloes, earrings made of solid gold. Ghetto eating jungle oats. Really did you want some more? Smart from Monte Carlos, calamari, gas be cutting for. Watery Stefanians was where I met the muffin man. Before that I was at Good Hope Center, Winter Wonderland. Gonna shake the youngest like the strippers that's in Mavericks. Blooming on a Tuesday night at Cavendish. It's happening in KAAPSTAD NAAIER. Don't brag, fire, we aspire to inspire. KAAPSTAD NAAIERs, don't brag, fire, we spit fire. NAAIER, I'm nothing but a KAAPSTAD NAAIER. 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 KAAPSTAD NAAIER. Time and time again I have to turn around and tell the brasser that they must stop sleeping on me, motherfucker. Making vodka, we just want to bait, want to skate, we want to act for out. Used to wear the PF flyers, always want to jack the cells. Court case at 13, my tiny was like my attorney. Used to get mistaken for a stoop out with the diamond jersey. Feeling like a school again, but I'm writing Macbeth. Still have to turn my cap around when I go to Grand West. Classy looking in the murder for the Tuckalos. We didn't even yarn, we were smoking when the crops of war. Smoking all the singers, Britney, Whitney and Mariah Carey. Cape Town is a zoo, so it's recht to call it Tiger Valley. You would think it's Hunger Game, by the way we rocking J's. Every beach is occupied whenever it's Boxing Day. Just see how alive it looks. Get the foil and buy the snook. To get in clubs I had to use my ID book. I'm taking you to KAAPSTAD NAAIER. Don't brag, fire, we aspire to inspire. KAAPSTAD NAAIERs. Don't brag, fire, we spit fire. NAAIER, I'm nothing but a KAAPSTAD NAAIER. 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 A KAAPSTAD NAAIER.
Power. 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 Nigga, don't give kracht weg, give much less. When they push you off like it's a drug test. Get on your knees, success. Now wonder you smile with a pop pic. We loud and verbal, it's the power circle. Life is a tiff and she's finally fertile, so I'm milking her. No Sprite or purple, less advertising. I don't like commercial, that's the life I'm living. Highly driven, fighting the odds like a Chinese film. Bar for bar, I'm doing life in prison. You can feel my presence, don't tie the ribbons. God has granted me a high position. One of the few who make the lightest listen. Bare knuckles, I'ma fight the system. Against the odds and the tyrant villains. It's the money and the power. The respect can be sweet and be sour. I come from the street where they freeze and devour. Where the Owen smoke took in the powder. And my kun is a queen, so I crown her. She wanna see all my schemes, I allow her. But some brasses spread evil around her. I'ma bring out the G's and surround them. I found him, I'ma pull up on him. With the power that's full up on him. I don't think he want me to look for him. I'ma bring out the whole hood for him. Yeah, I'ma pull up on him. With the power that's full up on him. I don't think he want me to look for him. I'ma bring out the whole hood for him. And I feel like
They been trying to knock me off my grind, oh Lord. Acting like they don't see how we shine, oh Lord. Overlook me, then you must be blind, oh Lord. But I'ma keep the power, cause it's mine.
Nigga, don't give kracht weg. Don't give kracht weg. Nigga, don't give kracht weg. Don't give kracht weg. Nigga, don't give kracht weg. What's next? Cause you're going down like the sunset. Most of you should get undressed because all my clothing is can't get. You can ask the lady at the front desk. I hustle double like a bunk bed. Killing rappers with one breath. That's why they get so upset. Powerful like biceps. Counting crewing on the front steps. Who's the best? Take one guess. And if it's not me, then I become deaf. Ride or die, do you want death? I promise you will get enough press. Almost there, just one step. Cause I've done it all, ain't much left. Some of you ain't been touched yet. KAAPSTAD NAAIER, I'm a roughneck. Brain food like a buffet. Cook crack, I'm a rap chef. I got 30 tapes, now they want less. Cause they take my kindness for dumbness. If the industry was a soccer pitch, I'd be playing fair with a cock ref. I'm in high regard and I'm in high demand. I'm the green book, you the ID card. And I'm deep rooted just like the grass. Representing for the underclass. Lightning timing and thunder bars. Make a noise and disrupt alarms. This one but I said he don't like my song. So I put all the G's inside the cars and I'ma pull up on her. With the power that's full up on her. I don't think he want me to look for him. I'ma bring out the whole hood for him. Yeah, I'ma pull up on him. With the power that's full up on him. I don't think he want me to look for him. I'ma bring out the whole hood for him. And I feel like
they been trying to knock me off my grind, oh Lord. Acting like they don't see how we shine, oh Lord. Overlook me, then you must be blind, oh Lord. But I'ma keep the power, cause it's mine.
Nigga, don't give kracht weg. Don't give kracht weg. Nigga, don't give kracht weg. Don't give kracht weg. Nigga, don't give kracht weg.
But can this problem be rectified?
It can be rectified, yes. First of all, the government must step in and get rid of the gangsters, this drugs. That's number one. And then all the church leaders must come together because they are the majority, whether you're Anglican, whether you're Muslim or Methodist, old Methodist, new Methodist. They've got the congregation, they've got the hang of the people. I mean, they're spiritual. People believe when they sit in a church, they must listen and obey.
God is there, the house of God.
So, it can be rectified. There's no such thing that cannot be rectified. Because God tells you in the Quran, God says, look what happened to those before you. Look into the past and see what happened to those before you who disobeyed. They were destroyed. So, yes, everything can be, as far as I'm concerned, it can be rectified. But you got to get rid of the tyrant leaders. You got to get rid of them right out of government, right up to the normal street worker that's corrupt. And then you can get this thing right. But if you don't, it will go on for centuries. And it's not only going to affect the poor, it's going to affect the rich too. Make no mistake about it. Because the rich is supposed to look after the poor. The haves has got to look after the have-nots. In other words, if you got in abundance, see to your poor. But I maintain it can be made right. I maintain that. And I'm not going to every time blame the Boere, the Afrikaners. Because not all Afrikaners were bad. Not God never created bad people.
Yes.
God never created bad people.
You learn how
People
to be bad.
become bad out of themselves, and that's greed. Or the poor do not want to lift them out of the murky water. And yet there's a saying that says, out of the murky water or out of the dirtiest water comes the whitest lily. That tells you something, that there can be change. There can be change. Because all the lily requires is the nutrients out of the water to live on. And it comes out beautiful. So you got to look into the past and see, was it a benefit or was it bad? Was it good for me or was it bad for me? And extract the good. Make the negative a positive. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do.